Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to speed match with Locomotive. It's a little bit easier than doing like the JMR, because JMR you have to know what decoder you got, what sound file, or not sound file, but what kind of decoder you got in it. And sometimes Locomotive or Soundtracks or Digitracks usually has a big giant list. You got to choose to know what DSO you got and what decoder you got in it. Sometimes that could be a headache. With Locomotive, you just have one board, one programmer, and one clean install of the programmer application. So if I want to like read this engine, all I have to do is come up to programmer and hit read. Click no, because I don't want to save the other one. And what this does, it reads one decoder. That's cool. Oh yeah. Maybe look over here. Cool. So basically this is where you say, like for me, I like to download my own files and install them into my diesel engines. That way if I want to change the horn, because say like I didn't like this horn file, well, let's say this had a better horn, I could take the horn out of this file and slap it in this file and upload it into the engine. Then it's pretty cool. And I like to fine tune all my files to make sure everything's correct. That's what I like doing. Then I can just hit this red button here and it will add the decoder, and also you can hit where it can, okay, well, no sound, oh yeah, because I don't have a sound file. So you can add the sound and the decoder settings all in one shot. So say like, but I always do the decoder settings once it's done and uploaded into it. So right now, I'm in a DCC consist right now. Locomotive, you can read it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here's a cool feature about this. I can go like this, hit 1, enter, and then I disable it. Just like that. If I forget what consist I'm in, this right here can tell me. And then I'll hit the part right here, click overwrite the values and stuff, done. And how do I speed match? Well, that is actually another tutorial. So if I go down to motor settings, because say like you have two engines that are the same, but they're not quite driving. So say like one is, say I like having my couplers at least a finger apart if I could, and I'll start from 1. And if they move equally, because I always like having my settings for driving categories, is about a 4 time to stop to maximum speed, and time from maximum speed to stop is 4. So it takes a little bit of time to almost, it can stop very quickly if I need it, just in case somebody derails in front of me, I can hurry and hit stop. And then power pack 28% is where I like to have that. Just my preference, how I like it. Then you go to your motor settings, and this is how you got your ultimate speed curve instead of the stock 1, 2, 3. This has the 255 step, 28 step speed step. And so what I do is I start at 1, I'll value 1, and right here is your maximum speed. So this is where you will control this speed of your engine, I guess by voltage or something like that. And if the engine stays together just like this, you're good. Once you get it, if this engine is too fast, you'll slow it down. If this engine is too fast and this engine was slow, well then you gotta figure what engine you want to do first. Do you want the slow engine do better? And then all you gotta do is take this engine and slow it down, which right now these are not speed matched yet. I already got the 89 done with the CN Veterans engine, so I got that to work. I got this one done with the 89. Now I'm about to do this one and also this one. That way if I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, say like 5 engines running together, I can do it. And I can't do the interstate because it's got a Soundtracks Benami. The Norfolk Western I can't do that because it's a stock Soundtracks board. So that's gonna get upgraded to a blue Nami. So I have 2 blue Namis, and I can easily do all that stuff right there. Once I figure out how to speed match those, if they don't need it, because they are both. No, wait, these are Bachman right here. So yeah, so there's a learning curve. So what you do then after that, then you say like, okay, now you're on speed step 2. You will click this button, or you can go up to here, but I like to go in here. Now you got index 2, so now you're going to be on box 2, and then there is your value. This is how, from there, because 1's locked, 1 is right here. So once you got these values here, each value is going to be greater than 2 or less than 2. So you want to say like, okay, speed step 2 is a lot faster than 1, then you need to drop the box down. So you take that value to a 1. So I'll take that 2 and make that into a 1, which is this side. And I go like that. And I'll drop it down to 1. That's how that works. And you just go up to the next one until you get everything running great. Because if you have 2 engines fighting each other, if this one's slow and faster, and say like you had this in the back, what's it going to do is going to hit this coupler, and it's going to either 1, derail your engines and fry your decoders, or 2, derail your engine or it will push it and you can hear the wheels slipping. Or so like this one's faster and slower, well, it's going to be dragging this engine and everything behind it as well, because it's going to be faster. So you want them to where they're kind of equaling fast, together. You want the engines to operate as one. If this one's like a smidge slow than the speed step, then I would say just leave it on that speed step. If you have it up 1 notch and it's too fast, but yet it does greater than lower, then keep it at that. Say like, okay, so if this was at a 2 and it was running perfect the way you like it, but 3 was too fast, I would keep it on 2. Something like that. So that's it for right now. Hopefully this kind of helps out, and go from there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.